Frank Sutton finally spoke about the pain behind Sergeant Carter. Frank Sutton became famous in the 1960s for playing the loud and angry Sergeant Vince Carter in Gomer Pyle, USMC. His shouting voice, red face, and strict behavior made him one of television's most memorable characters. To viewers, he looked like a tough military man who was always angry. But behind the laughter and comedy, Frank Sutton was hiding deep pain. Before becoming an actor, Sutton lived through real war. During World War II, he wanted to join the U.S. Marine Corps, but he failed the colorblindness test. Heartbroken, he joined the U.S. Army instead. He was sent to the Pacific, where he took part in 14 dangerous assault landings. He earned a Bronze Star and a Purple Heart, but he almost never talked about them. For him, those medals reminded him of fear and friends who never returned home. Years later, when someone asked if his military experience helped him play Sergeant Carter, Sutton said, "I just remembered what it felt like to be scared and trying not to show it." That sentence explained everything. His shouting on screen was not just comedy. It was a man hiding fear behind authority. Gomer Pyle, USMC started in 1964 as a spin-off of the Andy Griffith Show. Audiences loved the contrast between Sutton's strict Sergeant Carter and the innocent, kind Gomer Pyle, played by Jim Nabors. The show became a huge success. However, behind the scenes, things were not easy. Sutton was very serious and wanted everything perfect. Nabors liked a more relaxed style. Over time, they grew distant and worked together professionally but not closely. In 1969, Nabors decided to leave the show to focus on music and variety programs. CBS offered Sutton his own spin-off about Sergeant Carter. Everyone expected him to accept, but he shocked the network by saying no. He was tired of yelling, tired of being stuck in one role, and tired of being known for only one character. Instead, he joined the Jim Nabors Hour, hoping to show a different side of himself. CBS executives were angry that Sutton rejected the spin-off and pressured Nabors to remove him from the show. Nabors refused, showing loyalty to Sutton. Sadly, the variety show was later cancelled during CBS's Rural Purge, which also ended popular shows like the Beverly Hillbillies and Green Acres. After that, Sutton struggled. Hollywood only saw him as Sergeant Carter. He returned to theater, where he could play deeper and quieter roles. But even there, fans asked him to shout his famous lines. What once made him famous now felt like a cage. On June 28, 1974, while performing in a stage play in Shreveport, Louisiana, Frank Sutton collapsed backstage from a massive heart attack. He was only 50 years old. When he died, people remembered the angry Marine. Few talked about the war hero, the trained stage actor, the husband, and the father who wanted to be more than one character.